There are a number of things that the teacher can do with the course syllabus. By getting into the course syllabus, they can simply click on the syllabus link from the teacher dashboard. This will bring you to the syllabus page. There are a number of things that most teachers will do. For instance, there might be some content that they do not want to use in this particular section or class. So by clicking on a piece of content, simply click on the visibility and completion tag and say, visible to student is unchecked. By doing that, the student will no longer see the content. With the visible to students flag unchecked, it will still present in the syllabus because you're the teacher. However, when the student logs in, that item will no longer be visible. You could also simply do a right mouse click and delete the item. That will also work. When you delete something, if you determine that you want it back, you can go to the trash bin and recover items that have been previously deleted. Simply clicking on the item, clicking on restore of that item, will bring it back into the syllabus. So you can either hide it from student or delete it. Either way, you can remove something that you do not want the student to see. To add new content to a course, you generally want to start by dragging over a standard or element to the course. You'll see that it gets brought on. You can have as many of those items on the syllabus as you want to basically do curriculum mapping. When you're ready, you can click on the Add button and add a number of items to the course. You can do something as simple as a reading assignment. For instance, you can click on the assignment and simply do the following. Read chapter 2. You could give them instructions, but most of the time you simply want to put a due date on an item. And so you can place a due date on an item and then you're ready to go, and it can be that simple. You may also want to create an item that requires a student to return something to you. So again, you can go into an assignment, and this time you could say this is assignment 1, and you could give some instructions. For instance, submit the questions at the end of the chapter. You may still want to have a due date for these items, so you can select that. But now you can add it to the gradebook by simply checking the Add Gradebook. The important thing is to choose the type of Dropbox you want. Usually, a single document is the one that is used most of the time. Simply click Done, and you'll have another Dropbox. The difference between these two, if you preview, you'll notice that down in the bottom, you will have a Submit button. When you click Submit, this dialog will pop up, and you'll be able to, in fact, have the student return some information or simply type in the response. There are many additional features that you can add to an assignment, and we would encourage you to take the time to browse through these options at your leisure, looking at the settings, the visibility and completion, restriction by mastery, dates, what determines completion, whether the student has to complete it before they can move forward, the objectives that are aligned to. All of these items we would recommend that you take a few minutes to review.